Whoa, there's one right there. I want to show you what one of the great uses for this Garmin Panoptix is. I've got my GPS set up the way I'm looking for brush piles. Side scan's on about 60 feet. I'm gonna put my cursor exactly on the brush pile, hit mark. It's gonna mark it on my GPS, and it's also gonna mark it on my front GPS. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna put my trolling motor in the water, I'm gonna move in there, I'm gonna be able to see that brush pile on the Panoptix and be able to throw right at it. I actually caught one, pretty quick, a 2-pounder on a brush pile using my Panoptix. And when I say using my Panoptix, I'm using the Panoptix to scan and see the brush. Now that right there, that is a Panoptix bass. And the reason I say that is I found this place with my side view. I'm coming along and I mark a waypoint on it. And then I get on it, and as I'm actually scanning in front of me, I can see the cover. And I threw a crankbait a little bit, and I kept thinking, I gotta be able to catch one, and I didn't get a bite. And with that crankbait, I basically, maybe they're just not biting that crankbait at this point. And I threw a worm down there, and second cast with a worm on that piece of cover, I get a bite, bam, I catch it.
If you're not familiar with the all-new Garmin Panoptix, here's a closer look.
So you've heard about Garmin Panoptix and what it can do for you. We found a brush pile out here, found it on side view, put a waypoint out there as we were idling. We didn't ever have to run over the brush pile. And then when we got up to the brush pile, we put in Panoptix, and right now you can see that brush pile. As I scroll as I move my transducer back and forth, you'll be able to see that brush pile. There it is right there. It's about a little less than a cast away. And so all I got to do is, as I move my transducer, it'll tell me where it is. You can see it kind of come into the screen right there. And so I can throw my bait dead in it every time. The problem is if you've just got a waypoint, it's hard to do that. You can't throw your bait in it dead every time. If you've got a Garmin Panoptix, you can actually see what you're throwing at out in front of you. I've never seen technology like this. It's incredible.